There comes a time when silence becomes louder than any applause. Maybe you've known that moment. When your phone doesn't ring, when laughter from other rooms feels like another language, when your heart beats with questions no one around you seems able to answer. You stand at the edge of the crowd, smiling faintly, but somewhere deep inside, a quiet voice whispers, "You were never meant to blend in." From childhood, something about you was different. You saw things others missed. The pain behind fake smiles, the beauty in ordinary mornings, the lessons buried in loss. People called it strange, but heaven called it chosen. It starts so subtly. Friends drift away, invitations fade, and the world begins to grow quieter around you. At first, you fight it, trying to reconnect, trying to belong. But each time you reach back, the door closes again, and you start to wonder, is something wrong with me? Nothing is wrong. You are simply being prepared. When God chooses someone for a purpose that cannot be shared by the crowd, He does not train them in noise. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Chosen Ones TV, your favorite place of light, purpose, and divine truth. Before we continue, take a second to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell, because what you're about to hear might awaken something powerful within you. Here, we talk about what it truly means to be chosen by God. Not just the blessings, but the silence, the isolation, and the deep lessons behind them. So open your heart, sit back, and let's walk together through this powerful journey of understanding why God chooses you and not your brothers. When God chooses someone for a purpose that cannot be shared by the crowd, He does not train them in noise. He trains them in silence. He hides them in places others overlook, not to punish them, but to strengthen their roots where no storm can reach. A seed is never seen while it grows. It lies buried, covered in darkness, its form breaking, its past dissolving, but underneath, life begins. You are that seed. Your solitude is not emptiness. It is formation. In the beginning, solitude feels like punishment. You wake up to the silence and call it rejection. You scroll through old conversations that no longer breathe. You whisper to God, "Why does everyone leave?" And heaven answers not with sound, but with peace. Because when God isolates you, He is not subtracting, He is specializing. He removes noise so that truth can echo. He closes doors not to trap you, but to teach you how to open new ones without keys. Every chosen soul walks through the wilderness. Moses did, David did, Elijah did, and so will you. It is in that wilderness that vision becomes clear. You stop seeking validation and start recognizing value. You stop depending on crowds and start leaning on the Creator. Your prayers deepen. Your discernment sharpens. You begin to recognize His whisper beneath the world's thunder. Loneliness, you learn, is not an enemy. It is a teacher. It strips you of false supports until only truth remains. It reveals who you are when no one is clapping. It shows you what still stands when everything else falls. Yes, people will misunderstand you. They will call your distance pride. They will call your silence indifference. But you know better. You are not walking away from them. You are walking toward destiny. God hides those He intends to reveal. He protects what is precious until it can endure exposure. He shapes the vessel before He pours the oil. And so, if your world has grown quieter, if the familiar has fallen away, rejoice. The potter is working. The silence is His workshop. Solitude is not stillness, it is refinement. God's fire does not destroy, it purifies. He burns away fear, doubt, and dependency, leaving gold where there was once clay. You will feel the heat, the ache of distance, the sting of being unseen. But those flames are sacred. They separate strength from weakness, truth from illusion. When God calls your name, He also calls you away. Away from noise, away from approval, away from distractions that could dilute His design. You will walk paths where applause fades, but peace follows. You will lose company, but gain clarity. People will not understand why you decline invitations, why you crave quiet over chaos. That is because your ears are tuned to a higher frequency. You have learned the language of the divine, a language spoken only in stillness. Your tears are not wasted. Each one waters the roots of purpose. Every unanswered prayer hides a deeper answer. Every delay is mercy in disguise. You are not late. You are being prepared. And when God is done shaping you in secret, He will unveil you in His time, not for your glory, but for His reflection to shine through you. And then one morning, something shifts. The silence no longer feels like exile. It feels like oxygen. You wake not to emptiness, but to presence. You start to notice how the light touches your window differently, how peace hums beneath the ordinary noise of life. You realize nothing was taken from you. Everything unnecessary was removed. You were never abandoned. You were being aligned. The people who left were part of the pruning. The paths that closed were protection in disguise. The waiting, the wondering, the breaking, it was all sacred choreography. Every step divinely measured. The soul that once trembled now stands unshaken. You've stopped explaining yourself. You've stopped shrinking to fit spaces you've outgrown. You've stopped chasing belonging and started embodying purpose. Because the truth has finally settled in your bones. You were never made to follow. You were designed to blaze. God has not forgotten you. He has been forming you. And now, after the hidden season, He whispers, "Rise." You rise, quietly at first, then with fire. You forgive those who misunderstood the cocoon. You bless what once broke you. You walk forward not as someone searching, but as someone sent. When God decides it is time, He unveils gently. No trumpets, no thunder, just light. The same faces that once questioned you will watch in silence. As grace crowns the very places that once hurt you most, they will ask, "How did you endure?" And you will smile and answer softly, "By grace, by solitude, by the hand of God." Because what was forged in silence cannot be shaken by noise. What was built in tears cannot be undone by words. What was anointed in secret will stand in storms. You'll find yourself surrounded again, not by the crowd you once lost, but by the souls who carry the same light. You'll speak and hearts will listen differently, because your voice now carries depth, the kind only silence teaches. You will finally understand why the wilderness was necessary. Without the breaking, there would be no becoming. Without the solitude, there would be no strength. Without the isolation, there would be no revelation. So if ever the night feels long again, remember this: the stars can only be seen in darkness. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are the hidden flame, now rising, now radiant, a living testimony that what God conceals, He one day reveals. And when you step into that light, it won't be pride that shines, but peace, the kind that whispers to every wandering soul. This is what happens when you trust the silence. Now that you trust the silence, let us talk about how a chosen one acts in this alone time. Stay calm in the quiet. Do not fight the empty space. Let it wrap around you like a warm blanket. Use this time to talk more to God. Pray simple words from your heart. Ask for strength, not quick fixes. Read holy books each day and find words that speak to your soul. Let them guide your thoughts. Keep your body healthy. Walk in nature if you can. Eat good food and rest well to keep your mind clear. Do not fill the quiet with bad habits. Stay away from too much screen time. It can make noise in your head. Write down your feelings. Put pen to paper. Let out the sad or confused parts. This helps you see clearly. Help others in small ways. Even alone, you can send kind words or pray for those who need it. This keeps your heart open. Do not blame yourself for being alone. Know it is part of God's plan. Trust that good comes from it. Learn new things. Read about wise people, or practice a skill God gave you. This builds you up. Forgive old hurts. Let go of anger toward those who left. Wish them well in your heart. Stay humble. Do not think you are better. Remember, God chose you to serve, not to rule. Listen for God's voice. In the quiet, it comes soft. Follow what it says, even if small. Be patient. Change takes time. Do not rush out of alone time. God knows when to end it. Give thanks each day for small things like the sun or food. This makes your heart full. Protect your peace. Say no to things that bring bad noise. Choose what lifts your spirit. Remember examples from before. Like Moses in the desert. He waited and listened. He grew strong in faith. You do the same. In this alone time, act with grace. Be kind to yourself. God is with you, shaping you. Soon, you will see why. This behavior turns loneliness into power. It makes you ready for what comes next. So hold on. Act wise in the wait. God sees your steps. Now, let us talk about signs that God is near in your quiet. Look for small lights in the dark. You may feel a warm peace in your heart. It comes suddenly, like soft wind. No reason, but you know it is from above. This is God saying, I am here. Watch your dreams at night. They may show clear pictures, things that make sense later. God speaks in sleep when the day is too loud. This is one sign. Listen to songs or words you hear. A song plays, and the words fit your life. Or you open a book and read just what you need. It is not chance. God sends messages this way. Feel pulls to do good things. You want to help a stranger or pray for someone far away. This is God's hand moving you. Trust it. See numbers that repeat, like 1111 on a clock, or the same number in many places. Some say it means angels watch. God uses simple things to say hello. Notice nature speak. A bird sings near your window, or rain falls when you feel sad. It cleans your heart. God is in all creation. Feel joy in small moments. You smile at nothing, or laugh alone. This is God's light inside. It fills the empty. Hear soft words in your mind, not your voice, but kind and wise. It guides you. Right. This is God's whisper. Do not doubt. See help come when you need it. A friend calls at the right time, or money comes unexpected. God provides in quiet ways. Feel strength when you are weak. You think you can't go on. Then new power comes. This is God lifting you. Look for changed thoughts. Old fears go away, and you think new, brave ways. God renews your mind. See people change around you. Some come back. sorry, or new ones appear with the same heart. God moves hearts. Feel deep rest in prayer. You talk to God, and time stops. Peace stays after. This is His presence. Notice body signs. A chill on your skin when truth hits, or your heart beats fast with hope. God touches you, real and gentle. See old problems fixed slowly. What hurt you heals. Doors open you thought were closed. God works behind. Hear silence that comforts, not empty quiet, but full, like a hug from heaven. This is God close. Do not miss these signs. They are gifts in alone time. God is always near. He shows in small ways. Trust and thank Him. This makes the quiet brighter. Now, let us think about what comes after alone time. When God says you are ready, new doors will open, but slowly, not all at once. Be ready to step out. You may meet new people, not many, but the right ones. They share your light. Talk deep with them. God sends helpers. You will get chances to use your gifts, a job or task that fits you. Do it with heart. This is your purpose start. Old friends may come back and see your change. Forgive and be wise. Not all stay, and that's fine. You will speak, and people will listen. Your words have power now, born from quiet lessons. Use them to help. God will test you in small ways. Hard choices will come. Choose right, like in alone time. This builds more strength. Travel may happen. New places call. Go if God says. Learn more there. Money or things improve. Not rich fast, but enough. Thank God for all. Stay humble. Remember what alone time taught you. Do not forget the quiet. Go back to it sometimes. Even when busy, pray always. Talk to God like a friend. This keeps the bond strong. Help those in alone time. Share your story gently. Say, God is good. This spreads light. Watch for big signs now. Dreams come true slowly. What you prayed for happens. God keeps promises. Feel joy that stays. Not up and down, but deep, from inside. This is God's gift. See the world differently. More love, less fear. You help change it, one step at a time. Family may heal, old hurts may fix. Love grows, God mends. Health gets better. Your body strong from rest. Your mind clear. Thank Him. New love may come, if God wills. The right person with the same faith. Wait for His time. Learn more each day. Read, think, grow, never stop. God has more to teach. Give back. Help the poor or the sad. Use what you have. This pleases God. Stay away from old bad habits, noise, fake friends. Choose peace. Protect your heart. When hard times come again, remember the signs. God is still there. Alone time was school. Now you graduate, but learning never ends. Walk with God. He leads. You follow. This is the chosen life, full of wonder. Now think about thanks in all times. Say thank you to God each morning, for breath, for light, even in the hard. This changes the heart. Thank Him for food, simple or small, for a safe home, for the alone time that taught you. Gratitude grows joy. Thank people too, even for small help. It strengthens bonds. In quiet, thank God for silence. It gave space to hear. Now, in busy, thank Him for noise. It shows what matters. Thank Him for past hurts. They made you strong. Without them, no growth. God uses all. Thank Him for the future unknown. Trust, it is good. God plans best. This takes fear away. Make thanks a habit. Write a list each night of what good happened, even tiny. Your heart fills. Share thanks with others. Say thank you often. It lifts them. God smiles. In prayer, start with thanks. Before you ask, this honors Him. Thank Him for Jesus, for love so big, this centers you. When sad, thank more. It turns your mind upward, away from down. There is power in thanks. The Bible says, give thanks always. Do it. Life changes. You shine more. People see God in you. Thanks is the key to the chosen walk. Use it daily. Now, let us talk about faith in the wait. Faith is believing without seeing. In solitude, it grows. Hold it tight. When doubt comes, say truth from God. I am chosen. I am not alone. Faith moves mountains. Small at first, like a seed. Water it with prayer. Read promises. God says He never leaves. Believe it. If this video resonates with you, embrace the silence as your teacher. Know that God is crafting something beautiful in your hidden seasons. And before you go, please share in the comments, what has solitude taught you lately? Let's lift each other up with stories of faith and growth. See you, chosen ones. Take care, and until the next video, keep shining.